Riley, your host.
Hi, I'm Gonka,
Your host roommate.
And I'm Daniel Morris, your news anchor.
And this is Don't Stay Too Long.
Welcome back to episode 6 of the Don't Stay Too Long podcast.
Episode 6. Like reverb.
Okay, I'm recording on my phone and it gives me a location. Right now it says I'm recording at the Jerry M. Hughes Athletic Center.
Yeah, that's where we are.
Yeah,
Say hi, Jerry M. Hughes.
Yeah, we're currently recording on the basketball court right now.
Yeah. Well, you hear the
bounce.
bounce.
Okay.
Whoosh.
Okay, so I lied last time.
Oh no, not in here.
I lied last time. Matt is not here. So it's just us again.
So last episode, we were copying off of all the old stuff we did, and now this episode, we're copying off of last episode?
Yeah.
Gah.
Now, this episode, we're gonna play the hit game episode. Choose your story. Have you ever gotten, those ads for that game?
I used to.
Oh.
Me and Nez were talking about that
Should
yesterday.
I go to the party or should I nuke Venezuela? Choices.
Yeah, so it's just us.
No, I don't play a lot of mobile games anymore, so I don't.
All I play is BitLife.
Yeah, that's probably why.
Well, no, because I have God mode, so I don't get
Oh,
ads.
well. Yeah, I don't get a lot of ads. They don't usually sell those on console games, thankfully.
So we don't really have.
We're just kind of
Yeah, we're just here.
shooting the turd, chewing the cud, so to speak.
Chewing the cud.
Have you never heard of that?
Chewing the cud? No.
Yeah, it's like when the cow is not. It's just like talking.
No one just saw what you did.
Well, it's sort of just put cow.
Yeah, for the podcast, Daniel just chewed like a cow
Yeah.
while looking me in the eyes. Ew, I hate it. I hate it. Why do they chew in circles?
Because they're they have inside their body they have one of those little rotary things, and that's what controls their jaw. Have you never heard of that? Really?
No, I've never.
It's I guess it's like a boomer, a thing, but it's just it's like small talk. It's like chewing the cud.
I've never heard chewing the cud. I've heard I've heard shooting the shit.
Yeah, it's like that, but chewing the cud.
I've never heard chewing
Never
the
heard
cud.
of that? What about the oh yeah, my old ball and chain.
I've heard my old ball and chain. Yeah.
Yeah.
I know a lot of old people slang.
You don't know chew the cud?
I don't think that's a very normal thing to say. Have you ever heard chew the cud? Thank you. Gonk said no.
Okay, well, I guess you whippersnappers just
No, I think you are just.
aren't with the times.
Okay, you need to stop dating older women.
No! No!
You need to go.
How could you do this to me?
You need to go for someone your age, or honestly, maybe a little
But
younger.
my mental age is 40.
Your mental age is 90 and also 12. It depends on whether you've taken your medicine or not.
Medic sign.
So instead of doing quick Q&A,
I have my laptop. I knew you were going to do that.
instead of doing quick Q&A, because we did that last time, we're gonna do Would You
How about we do
Rather.
slow Q&A? Slow A&Q. We get an answer and we gotta think of the question, like Jeopardy.
Okay. I found some silly ones, I think. Would you rather be an underage illegal immigrant driving an ice cream truck and hit a guy juggling tennis balls while he's riding a unicycle? Or be the guy juggling tennis balls while riding a unicycle and get hit by an underage illegal immigrant driving an ice cream truck?
I would like to be the victim. So
I would also like to be the victim.
So I could sue the pants.
That's what I was going to say.
I would like to be the victim because riding unicycles runs in my family. My dad can ride a unicycle, and also I've texted you guys about this before, but my dad's cousin is infamous for riding a unicycle around.
Oh yeah, yeah, it kind of runs in the family.
Yeah.
What are you doing it? You're next.
Why do you think I want to be done by 5? It's nice outside.
It is. It's too nice.
All right, next one.
Also, a bonus. The last one, since it says I'm juggling on the unicycle, that means I can juggle now.
That's true. But what if you?
And it also means that I also get a unicycle.
But what if the unicycle gets damaged and you can't juggle anymore because you got hit by a truck?
Oh, well, I'll still get a lot of money.
Yeah.
I think. Although I don't know if the underage illegal immigrant has much cash on hand, but I don't know.
I don't really think that's how the court system works. Is you just get however much cash the person has on hand.
Yeah, it is.
Oh, okay. You're the poli-sci.
I mean, it's like the inverse of like mugging someone. They just hand over, like they go to court and they're like, all right, hand over your wallet.
It's the anti-mug. It's the gum.
Yeah, it's like it's illegal mugging. So taxes.
Anyways.
Dude, actually, speaking of taxes, some guy in my class, it was Ethan Low Taper Fade. He said his last name's Taper. Shout out Ethan Taper. You do not listen to this, but if you do ever, say hi. Or wait, no, I say hi to you. Don't say hi. I say hi. He said that this weekend he was going to pay his taxes. He thinks.
Yeah.
Like he was debating on it.
It is tax season.
It is.
That's why there's been a lot of Intuit TurboTax ads.
Would you rather be forced to say "milady" every time you address a woman, or yell "I'm an atheist" as loud as possible every time someone says "God bless you"?
I think I would yell or say "my lady" just because it's fun.
But what if he had like a fedora and he had to tip it as he said it?
That makes it better.
Milady. I'm not gonna lie, Haley, I thought you were gonna say that I'm an atheist one. I think you would do it.
I wouldn't.
I feel like you would do that to someone you know. You wouldn't do it to a stranger. I still feel like you would do that though. I think I would also say "milady" every time.
I would probably do the atheist one because it's kind of funny and
as loud as you possibly
the
can.
milady thing just makes me die on the inside.
But when you say you're an atheist, you're denying God every time you say it.
Yeah, well, Peter did it, and where did he go? He went to heaven, probably.
I really thought you were making a Family Guy reference. Like, legitimately, I thought you were talking about Peter Griffin.
So yeah, Peter Griffin and the Gospels. He was like,
I really thought you were talking about
yeah, I can't do a Peter. Well, like
Peter.
I know for you women, the milady thing's kind of different, but it's not like I can't say that. It's like the N-word, but for women.
No, it's only every time you address them. Though. It's not just like you see a woman, you're like "milady." It's like when you go to like talk to them.
Like people saying "milady" unironically is often men. So if anything, it's like the N-word for you.
Yeah, but usually there's like people who are associated with saying that, like, they're usually associated with saying that phrase in a negative light. I feel.
I don't think so.
Not necessarily.
It's just like "thank you, my lady."
No.
Or like an opening the door, like "milady."
It's like, I don't know. Being called "milady" is definitely weird because I would laugh. I don't feel like a lady. This is my trans awakening.
I would giggle. If someone said like "my lady," I'd be like,
like I'm not a lady.
Mm-hmm.
It would make me laugh.
You don't own land.
Yeah, no.
You don't own land.
I'm a duchess.
So,
My
milady, I'm an atheist.
My
Stacey's
tramp.
gonna have some words for you.
I think it'd just be kind of funny. Also, people don't say "God bless you" very often.
Yeah, it's usually just "bless you." But
I would go.
as loud as you possibly
Yeah, but
can.
I would actually think. I think I would say "my tramp." Like
My tramp.
Like "milady, my tramp." You get it? You get it? You get it? You get my funny?
Anyway, we're gonna move on. Haley, I thought you would find this one really fun.
Oh yeah, I do this all the time.
Would you rather be able to poop in someone else's pants, or every time you sneeze, you or someone in your immediate area grows a huge mustache?
Dude, the mustache one, that's so funny. Just like immediately, just...
I look thought you would say poop in someone else's pants because you're gonna do that all the time. You're like, I'm gonna poop in your pants.
Yeah, because it's funny.
So does it just like come out, or does it like get transported, or do you like...
Bluetooth. Bluetooth buttholes.
So do you just go like...
The future, the left ones.
It's like,
not my problem.
Yeah. Just like
it also doesn't specify who, so we can just be like, I'm gonna poop Donald Trump.
Do I get to pick?
I assume it's like a proximity thing.
Yeah,
probably.
Because it's Bluetooth, so you have to be close to your target.
Airdrop.
Pant drop.
Pant drop.
Imagine being on like a plane. You have to poop your own again, so you just poop someone else's pants.
Yeah, just like literally. That's so.
Dude, imagine trying to explain that. Like, I didn't do it. It wasn't me.
I mean, obviously, nobody would ever be able to trace it back to you.
Yeah, no one would believe them.
Like, unless they actually tested it.
But like, they would also have to have your fecal matter on file. So like, why do people already have your shit on file?
Someone pooped your pants.
Yeah.
It's
an epidemic.
Now I really want to poop someone else's pants.
At what point does it come out? Does it like travel through? Does it travel through your bum? Like, what I'm asking is, do I still have to wipe?
No.
Yeah, awesome. Yeah, I'm definitely pooping in someone else's pants.
No.
It's literally.
I feel like pooping in someone else's pants. I feel like it would happen out of their asshole.
Like, you never have to poop again. Like, that's so awesome.
But what if they can also poop in someone else's pants? Is it like double it and give it to the next person?
It's like someone wants to poop your pants.
Think you like,
double it, give it to the
next. Like a prompt on your phone. It's like your pants are currently being pooped.
God, what if that goes through like 100 people? You're still a person. And they just.
Wait, so what if it goes on long enough and it just reaches a point where whoever accepts it, they just die because they're instantly buried?
What if it goes through the whole population and back to you?
It's like when you play the +2 on Uno and then everyone has a +2.
And then you have to draw.
Plus poo.
Yeah, +2.
This is the worst episode ever.
Because of how hard we're laughing about this, I would rather poop in someone else's pants.
Yeah, like sneezing and like sneezing mustache is like, whatever. Like, literally, you never have to poop again. That's awesome.
And like just somehow the like waste in your body just goes with it.
Yeah.
Like you just
Just like think of how boring Mrs. class is.
And then you just
poop her pants. You just poop her pants.
But like, what if I sneezed and she got a mustache? Like, that's funny.
You wouldn't be able to see it. She has a mask on.
Okay, well, someone
also
else.
pooping her pants. Well, she had to leave, and then we're like, bye. Yeah.
You could just. You could just. Get her to cancel. You can literally cancel class every day. You just go up there.
Poop
like,
in her pants.
I hate this episode.
This episode rocks.
That's funny. Is this funny?
That was a good Would You Rather.
Yeah,
I like the ones that actually inspire like
creativity.
The discussion.
Should we get outside opinion on this? I can ask Nez and Maggie. I'll send it to Nez and Maggie.
Do you have another one? No, I like that one.
Do what?
Do you have another one?
No, I can.
Oh.
So what happened to your thumb, Daniel?
Okay, so it was a dark and dreary day, like 4 years ago, in high school, sophomore year. I was marching with a baritone saxophone. It was bigger than I was. Anyway, I have to hold it all the way down here, hold it, my thumb out with just my thumb. Anyway, we're marching, and then it hurts really bad. And then it hurt really bad for like a couple of days. And then it got better because I got a brace. But now it come back every now and then. And now it hurt right now.
That's my knee.
Yeah,
Poor Zonka's thumb.
Yeah, it really hurts the right, like a lot.
Rip for Mr. Dr. Professor.
Yeah, I don't know.
Maggie opened it. Maggie's better than Nez. She opened my message for me. She's like, girl, what?
I think it's pretty self-explanatory.
I think that your thumb should go to the hospital.
Yeah.
By
Just your thumb.
Yeah.
Just my thumb.
Yeah.
I just like cut off my hand and like donate it, and then they like fix it up.
Mm-hmm.
And I
Then give it back.
Screw it back on.
Yeah.
Well, would I have a hook in the meantime?
That BB hook.
Yeah.
That BB hook.
Yeah, man, imagine if you just like take off your limbs just for like a little bit and like have them go fix it up. Like instead of like going in for like knee surgery, you just turn in your knee.
Wait, me when knee surgery.
What's tomorrow?
And then so like just run it like just like a couple days while they're like it's in the shop. Like you got like a hook and like, oh, what happened to your hand? It's like, oh, it's in the shop.
Yeah, it beat me hook.
Yeah. It's like you have a hook now.
Dude, turn in my knee and I just get a peg leg.
Yeah.
A hooker. No, you also get a hook.
Now, if you had a hook, what would you like? What would you put on it? Like, would it be a hook or would it be like a fork?
Me?
I'd put Haley on the.
You put Haley on your hook?
I'm not a fish.
What's with that? Oh, It was a series of unfortunate events. That's where they kind of did that because it was like made with a hook, and you'd like swap things out on it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you would have. This could be like a quick one. What would you have on your hook?
When you get a hook arm, what would you have on it?
Yeah, what would you have on your hook?
On my hook, I think I would have like. Can I have like a magic hook?
A magic hook?
Yeah.
What does that mean?
Can I have it like always have like a block of cheese on it, like a different kind of cheese, and it regenerates after it's eaten?
Yeah, you can do that.
Yeah.
What kind of cheese?
Well, it regenerates. It's a new kind every time. It's like a cheese sample.
What if one day?
It's like a cheese. Yeah, it's like a cheese sample for
what if
your
it's a cheese you
arm.
don't like?
Yeah, well, yeah. Does it just go away eventually? Or do you have to eat it?
or I could feed it to someone.
Oh, it's like here. I don't like this cheese. Eat my hook cheese. Anyway, if I had a hook, I would have my water bottle on it, so that I would never lose my water bottle.
So I've been wanting to talk about Daniel's water bottle for a long time. Daniel has this water bottle that he brings everywhere with him. That's not the main thing. Like, I do want to talk about that, but what I want to talk about is the weird phenomenon of like popular water bottles. Because there was like, the Visco water bottles? What are those?
Hydro Flask.
Yeah,
Hydro
there was the Hydro Flask, the Stanley.
The Stanley, the Owala.
They just kind of come and go.
Yeah.
People still use
The Yeti cups. What?
I feel like Stanleys are still a pretty common thing too.
I feel like Yeti. I feel like that's a little different because that came like before, and like Yeti is just like it's kind of like
brand.
Yeah, that's kind of just like what they do. Like that's
but I'm talking about the like specific Yeti cups that are like coffee cups almost, and they were like anti-spill or something was their whole thing. Like it's so strange.
I used a Stanley for a while, and I actually did really like it. I don't remember why I stopped using it.
I like mine. Yeah, it comes with a map of Syracuse.
Daniel does have Syracuse on his water bottle.
But yeah, I mean, it's a nice water bottle. I actually have another one because this is my second one. But apparently, my mom has just had a third sitting around. So after this one passes away, I have another one.
Oh my goodness! So when did you and your water bottle first meet?
Well, this one.
No, like your first red water bottle with the yellow boot.
Oh shoot!
I don't think the yellow boot.
No, the yellow boot.
It came
I had a black one before this one, and that was in was it sophomore year? Because it was it was in the class with Lyle.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was sophomore.
So yeah, it was sophomore year, and she's always like, "Oh, you gotta get a boot. Gotta get a boot."
What is a boot? Explain to the viewers what a boot is.
Okay, so a boot, it's like it's a thing that
it's like rubber. It's like rubber silicone-y.
Yeah, and it's on the bottom of the water bottle so that it doesn't slide around.
Yeah. Yes. And so, did you get a boot?
I did not get a boot.
You did not get a boot?
I never got a boot.
His water bottle fell off his desk almost daily.
Yeah, I mean...
sometimes multiple times in class.
Throw back to the
Trista episode.
We talked about. That was the
pumpkin pie.
I think Mrs. Lyle listens.
She does sometimes.
I don't know if she's caught up or not, but...
She does.
Hi, Mrs. Lyle. We love you. Miss Lyle mentioned...
It's milking time, Gavin!
Oh, Miss Lyle.
Why did you say
Can we have Miss Lyle as a guest on the podcast?
Yeah, Miss Lyle, if you're listening...
please fill out the form.
Yeah, go to our Instagram and click the link in our bio and fill out the form. We really want you.
And if you if you don't have Instagram,
she has Instagram.
She does?
Yeah. We will settle for a Zoom meeting with you. I don't mind.
Yeah.
Or we'll come. So your boot.
Yeah. So she kept telling me to get a boot. I was like, no, I don't need a boot. I don't need a boot. It's just a feature. It just slides around. So anyway, cut to that Christmas.
Feature.
So I got this Chiefs water bottle with a boot, and it was life changing, and the rest is history. And then that one got dropped a couple of times, and there was a lot of dents, and it like really wobbled. No, because my black one would wobble so bad because the bottom was so dented, and so yeah. Then I got this one. Then I got my first one. I had it for quite a long time, I feel like.
You did.
And then I got my second one, And I've had it for a good, I think at least a year or two. I don't know, the years just kind of blur together. This one's got a bit of wear on it. Just got a couple of dents, which I feel these dents I think pretty sure I've only gotten since college. So I've been doing pretty good on this one.
Yeah.
I dented my water bottle for the first time the other day. Daniel was there.
The one you got up.
Was it actually dead?
It's really small, but it's the first thing that's happened to it because I went to hit the wave to open thing on the back door, and I had my water bottle in my hand. I was holding it by the hook, and it flung forward and smoked the thing.
Oh, that's what I want to talk about. Speaking of flinging forward, I dropped my house key off of the Ellis Bridge today. Like, the key to my home. It is...
How?
I was swinging my keychain around in a circle, and I forgot that key is, bent weird. And so it falls off my keychain really easily. And I swung my keychain, I guess, too hard, and the key just went flying off of Ellis Bridge.
Oh.
And, yeah, it's gone. She gone.
How are we going to rescue Drake now?
Yeah,
You know the, garage code?
I have a garage door opener in my car. I'm fine.
Oh.
But I'm just glad it was my house key and not my dorm key or yeah. Yeah, that happened. I'm also glad I didn't hit a car, break a windshield or something.
I would have laughed so hard.
I would have ran. I don't have the money for that.
Yeah. Yeah, this water bottle. Yeah, I think I'll have this one for probably at least a while, because I don't think it's really... but yeah, but my third one, I have a good feeling about that one. I think that one's going to be the one. Although it is just kind of laying around in my room, and every night now and then I get confused, and I'll pick it up, and it's just empty. I'm it's not my water bottle.
When are you going to propose?
I'm going to propose?
To your water bottle? You let her have?
I don't know.
Are you still too young?
Yeah.
Are you waiting until you get your bachelor's?
Yeah. Because if I get my bachelor's when I'm married, it's not really a bachelor's. It's just a degree. So
you're right. All degree, no bachelor.
Yeah. So it's they'll be coming up there and hey, we saw your marriage license. You're gonna have to put a hold on your degree until you get divorced. Sorry about that. So wait, if you get divorced, do you become a bachelor again?
I think so.
Is that
Yeah.
how that works?
Yeah, I would assume. Do you think that when adults that go to college, people who decide to go to college later in life, do you think they call them their golden bachelors?
Golden
Because old people.
I don't know. I have a bunch of middle-aged people in my class.
Me too. Laura.
Shout out to Laura. You definitely don't listen to this.
Yeah. Dude, Laura's actually our number one listener.
Yeah.
That'd be wicked.
Also, stop trying so hard in this class.
Hey, it keeps us from having to talk.
They're besties. They go to Zumba together.
Yeah. Man, I can't believe... It's kind of telling how bad it is when it's only Laura that's because even all the other bookie people, the girls in the elevator, everybody despises that class.
Even I think J-Dub took that class with her, and he was like, "Why are you taking it with her? She sucks." I was like, "What she would have told me that?"
I should have dropped. I don't know. This midterm, I'm gonna kick my butt.
I think when everyone fails her midterm,
Hopefully, we can just BS it. Because
that's my plan.
if the subject is just made up, then I'll just make up an answer.
Yeah. Maybe that's what it is. It's actually a creativity class to see how much you can just bullshit.
How much you can chew the cud.
Do you guys remember when we would take celebrations in Mr. Martin's class, and when we finished early...
Remember when Mr. Martin would yell at us?
Yeah.
Because we were
Those were the
students.
days.
No, remember when he would come around and give us prompts to write about, once we finished the test? You write him a story on the back and he gives you extra credit.
Really?
I was so mad that he wouldn't let me do literally anything whenever I
Mr. Martin?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. I used to write about, one time he had me write about giant rats taking over the Missouri cheese caves, and that's how I learned about the Missouri cheese caves.
I think that might have been a just you thing, Haley.
No,
yeah, I
it
don't
wasn't.
think I ever did that
I don't think I did either.
I think it was definitely a thing.
No, because this was when I was obsessed with Warrior Cats, and I was trying to read it, and he'd literally come over and tell me to put my book away, so I would just draw on the back of my.
Yeah,
you were into Warrior Cats.
You could draw.
Yeah,
you could draw.
I didn't know that.
Or he could come and give you a story, and he would give you like 2 points extra credit.
How far did you get?
Kenna used to do it too.
I think the third miniseries, like. There's like the different series.
Yeah, because
I think I got to the third one because I started it kind of late, and then I got to high school. I was like, I don't want to be made fun of for reading these anymore, so I didn't read them.
I read the first one. I can't remember what the second one was about, but I think the third one was when the cats had superpowers. Because like the three of them, there's like the one like he couldn't get hurt, and then the one that could like just see things or something.
So you just emailed me about my baritone.
Anyway, and then there was like a prequel one that happened before the first one.
Yeah, I never read that one.
I read that one.
I didn't get to that one.
Or maybe the second one was because like the first one was like the normal one, and the second one that's when they moved because the highway.
No, it was in the third one.
Oh,
they moved to the third one. No, because the first one was like him like being brought to this stuff and like making his way through. The second one. I don't think the second one was about him, but they hadn't moved yet. The third one was when they moved.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Oh. I was like, not stressed, but I was kind of sad that they were going to move. The whole highway thing
made
me really sad.
It took me slightly too long to realize that they were talking about a highway. Every time they talked about like crossing a road. Or not even necessarily a highway, just a road. It took me way too long to realize they were talking about a fucking road.
Really?
My reading comprehension wasn't that great.
Oh.
So... There was like 5.
But yeah, they're still making them, which I think is crazy.
They're still making Diary of a Wimpy Kid too.
I knew that.
Well, it's also Aaron Hunter's also like a collective name. Did you know that? Like it was a
group of people writing.
Yeah, it's not just one. It's a pen name.
Yeah, that's actually really common.
Yeah.
Groups of writers.
Like George Orwell. His real name was Eric Blair.
Mark Twain.
Oh really? I think I knew that.
Couldn't do that.
Because his name was actually.
I don't remember what his name was, but I remember.
No, it was Samuel Clemens.
Really?
Yeah, I just talked about it in a Criminal Minds episode I was watching before you guys came over.
Mm.
Yeah, I've been watching Criminal Minds again, and it's getting really bad.
Was it before you guys came over? Like, I don't live here.
I've been watching Criminal Minds again, and it's getting really bad, and I can't stop watching it. And
She was watching Criminal Minds while I was having my crash out.
Dude, it's so bad. I started watching
the show?
No, I started watching it again last week, and I'm on season 10.
Like
I started it over. I started over. Yeah, no, it's really bad.
Watch something good. Like
no,
Psych.
I can't. No, Criminal Minds is so good.
Yeah, but Psych is better.
No, Criminal Minds is so good.
Psych is better.
I love Criminal Minds with my entire
have you ever watched
heart.
Psych though?
I've seen an episode or two of it.
Okay, we gotta watch it.
No, I can't leave my shows behind. It's really bad. I watch the same 3 shows.
Which ones?
SpongeBob, Criminal Minds, and The Simpsons.
That's quite the lineup.
I watch The Office too. I watch The Office. I rewatch The Office every time.
But when you rewatch The Office, where do you start? Do you start at season 1 or season 2?
2.
Really? Okay.
Cameron watches The Office while she showers.
That's valid. I love The Office.
Because she showered while I was in her.
Like, does she like watch it or does she listen to it?
I think she listened to it. But I was in Cameron's room last night.
Like, with TV and her.
I was just like chilling in Cameron's room last night, and she was like, "I'm gonna shower. If you hear The Office, don't ask." I think she was just listening to it, but
it was either over this recent summer or the summer before, but I got really into The Office again, and I watched the entire Office Ladies podcast, which is Angela from The Office and Pam from The Office, and they would rewatch episodes and give like behind the scenes and stuff. And so now I rewatch The Office, and when I watch it with people, and I have to be like, "Oh, did you know that this happened because this happened and this?" I am that guy.
I don't think I would mind that.
Yeah, no, I love The Office. It's so good. Yeah. Also, back to Criminal Minds, Brian Baumgartner, who is Kevin in The Office, was in Criminal Minds, and I watched that episode yesterday.
Oh, that's so cool.
He killed people. He killed people with...
That's what he puts in the chili.
Yeah. No, he killed people with...
Don't spoil it. I want to watch the episode.
Oh, okay.
Anyway, back to... there's like one last thing I want to say with the Warriors. You can just like edit it.
Yeah.
But like, I think it's crazy that they're still making books because like
the
entire original cast is dead. Like...
I hate when movies or books do that. Like the entire original cast, maybe like one person is still around.
Yeah, but
like just stop.
Because like it makes sense because like time passes and there's just been so many books that they've just like dropped off.
Yeah.
But like, it's crazy that they're just still going.
I
want to reread them so bad, but I also have so many books I want to read in my life.
I think Hope still reads them.
As she should, honestly.
I read, what did I read yesterday? I read it before. Oh, Wuthering Heights. I read Wuthering Heights yesterday.
I need to start. I've been in a reading slump.
I love Wuthering Heights. She's so mean. She's so domestic gothic.
Yeah, I haven't read a book, I don't think, since high school. I'm pretty sure the last book I read was 1984.
Yeah, I can't read modern books. Like, that sounds really...
modern YA, like...
Yeah, I can't...
YA books are so bad.
I can't read new books. I have to read, like, classic novels. It's really bad, actually.
I don't think it's that bad, because, like...
Yeah, I always feel so weird when I read it, because, like, I have, like...
I think more challenging and more, like, thought-provoking.
Yeah, I like collecting books, and so I get, like
the Wandering Jew?
Yeah, they're over here.
Yeah,
I get, like, the cool copies. Yeah, it was. I get, like, the modern library copies, which are, like, hardcover books, and they all have, like, red covers with the same emblem on them, and the title is just on the side. They're, like, the cool books. Like, you go to, like, a retro bookstore, and they're
retro.
Yeah.
Store.
No, they're so cool. Like, here.
I think antique would be a better...
Yeah, I guess. Retro's more records. But, like, look.
Wow, I was thinking, well, yeah.
They're so pretty.
Retro is, like, 80s.
Yeah. I don't have it here. I have a really cool copy of Moby Dick, and it has, like, actual gold, like, embedded on the cover. I spent way too much on that book.
Did you even read it?
Yeah.
Oh. What happened? Did he get the whale?
No, the whale actually ate Jonah.
No, that was a big fish. That one was a whale. That's very different. Because he was eaten by a piranha, because he was in the Amazon.
I'm a piranha. They're in the Amazon. Isn't Mariah dressed like that for band camp?
I do not associate myself with sneakers. I said sneakers, I promise.
I've seen the picture of you dressed up as that, but I don't remember it.
Dude, I came across on my phone the picture from band camp of Miss Cooper dressed as a jester.
It's just sitting in the seat.
Oh, no, that was band camp, because it was the same letters as her name.
Sit. Alrighty, we've got weather. So I'm on my way to the local Chinese restaurant because I'm kind of hungry, and people here at DSTL don't feed me at all. Don't tell them I said that. Anyway, so it's for the weather. I'm just gonna read off the menu. So on Wednesday we can expect some sweet and sour chicken. It's one of my favorites. And Thursday we've got the orange chicken special. Friday we've got a big bowl of lo mein. And on Saturday we've got a bowl of rice and some yum yum sauce. Sunday we can expect a couple of egg rolls. Monday we've got just like a handful of fortune cookies, but they don't have fortunes, so they're just like cookies, but they're like the fortune cookies that you get at the Chinese restaurant. Anyway, and then Tuesday we can expect just a couple of wontons. Anyway, so yeah, I'm just gonna go across the crosswalk. It's it's green light. I'm gonna go over. The guy's getting pretty close. Hey! Don't worry, guys. I'm okay. But for the traffic for this week, don't go on any crosswalks. There's people they're gonna come in, they're just gonna ram you. It's gonna be really, really terrible. But it's awesome for your tuition. Roger Best will personally come to the hospital and give you like one of those big checks. And that just says free tuition. Yeah, and then eat your refunds. Anyway, back to you.
I'm going to read Am I the Assholes? These are 100% real, and I did not look up Am I the Asshole parody. These are real things that happened. Mm-hmm. Which one should I start with?
I don't know, the short one.
I have two short
AITA
ones.
for shoving someone into a TV.
Okay. Am I the asshole for asking my roommate's wife to wear bottoms around the house?
To wear bottoms?
Like pants?
Oh.
My significant other and I have been putting up our brother our brother-in-law while he's trying to move back. He's employed and has been paying token room and board.
Wait, does it not give the gender and
No,
age? It's not a real.
It doesn't.
It's not a real AATA.
Yeah, it is. What do you mean?
He is paying token room and board while him and his wife attempt to sell their house. It has been 6 months so far. My brother-in-law's spouse, Tina, is late 30s, a larger girl, and some health issues. She's visited before and ruined decorative pillows due to having accidents on them, as she likes to sit on our black decorative cushions. She's now been spending half of every month, and shouldn't be, in my home as a guest. She doesn't wear underwear under her nightgown, and will stay in her nightgown a majority of the day. I've had it. I've watched her ruin another decorative pillow by sitting on it and leaving vaginal discharge and urine on it. I give her a day to clean it, and she pretended it didn't happen. I ended up throwing out the pillow in disgust and bleaching the seat mat underneath it. She then wore the same pea-stained nightgown the next day as I watched her as she lifted it up to sit down bare butt on my furniture. So we've spoken to her husband in hopes that he can tell her to wear underpants nicely. I'm also considering getting a box of incontinence pads and leaving it in the bathroom she uses.
Yeah, I think you're kind of the butthole. I don't think.
Really?
Yeah, I don't think you should tell people what they can and can't wear.
It's
In your own house?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I mean, it's like squatters' rights, you know.
I do have a pic of the last cushions she sat on.
I would say not the asshole. Because that's what you're saying.
So is that a real one?
No.
No, I don't think so. It says it's real, but I don't think so. Okay.
I'm trying to figure out what this was a reference to, but
Yeah. Am I the asshole for treating my adopted children differently? First off, yes, you are. I gave birth to 5 children. The youngest is 15. And the year since I realized that I had a lot
when it came out?
Yeah. And the years since I realized I had lots of love to give, so I started adopting. First we adopted Z, 7F, when she was 2.
Z? Oh, thank you.
Her previous family decided she was too hyper, so we were able to adopt her. A few months later, we adopted L, 7F, who was also 2.
Was also 2. Who was 2?
No one confuses them as twins, though, because Z is brown and L is white. Just over a year ago, we moved, and I decided I needed to adopt another. So I found P, 1.5F, who was 7 months at the time. Then, in October last year, I met a family that was giving away their children in the Walmart parking lot because they had too many. So I brought home J, M, who is now 6-month-old.
Wait, what? He was now? So he was like a fetus.
Yeah. Well, last night I had to go stay overnight for a sleep study. 3 of my bio children that still live at home stay locked in their rooms at all time, so I told Elle she was in charge and take care of her adopted siblings in the house. I know she can handle it because they will all just scream if they hear an intruder and until the intruder leaves. I also know that one of my bio children would force them outside if they got too hyper or if they had to go to the bathroom. None of them ever got the hang of using the bathroom, and diapers aren't worth the money, so they just go outside like the animals they are. I didn't see anything wrong with this, but 4 of them have been screaming all day for me leaving them alone. So, am I the asshole?
Yes.
No. I don't think so. I think that all pretty much checks out. I mean, like, you wouldn't give the throne to an adopted child, so, I mean, it's just kind of, like, customary at this point. It's like...
What era are you living in?
It's, like, founded... It's, like, a foundational part of just, like, human nature.
What era do you live in, Daniel?
The current one.
Dude, someone, like, posted, like, a whole rant as a comment about giving kids away in Walmart, and someone responded to them, yeah, we made them. We should sell them on Etsy.
Oh, my gosh. My Blackboard post got 100 upvotes.
Your Blackboard?
Your Blackboard post? Oh. I thought you meant...
like a discussion board post?
No, there was I found a crazy AITA. It was like,
What was the like insane one that you had?
Yeah, I have another one. Am I the asshole for refusing to let my girlfriend bring her dead dog's ashes on vacation?
This one. Yes.
My girlfriend, 29F, and I, 28M, My girlfriend, 29F, and I, 28M, have been together for 4 months. She had a dog that died a few months before we met. I have only ever spent the night at her place.
Oh, he was an Ask Reddit. Sorry.
I live with my sister and her 2 kids, so it's a little chaotic at my place. Girlfriend has a small, 2 to 3 inches tall urn on her bedside table with the dog's ashes. Before she turns off her lamp to go to sleep, she always gives it a little tap on the top and says, "Good night," as though she's talking to the dog. I think it's weird, but I've never said anything. We were supposed to go away for the weekend on Friday. I was watching her pack and noticed she took the urn and put it on the top pocket of her backpack. I asked what she was doing. She said she didn't want to leave the dog behind. I told her she was not allowed to bring the urn, as it made me very uncomfortable. I did not want to see it any time we returned to our hotel room. I did not want her talking to our dead dog after we've had sex. It's weird, and frankly, she's been mourning the dog for too long. She didn't argue. She simply started to unpack her bag. She told me to have fun on the weekend getaway, as she would not be coming. I asked if she was seriously choosing a dog's ashes over me. She said she was choosing herself over me, as I could have spoken to her with kindness and empathy, but didn't. She also said that I did not get to dictate how long she's allowed to grieve. Then she asked me to leave. She hasn't responded to my text. I think she's overreacting. My sister says she can see both of our sides. Am I the asshole for thinking my girlfriend is weird for being so attached to her dead dog's ashes?
I could also see both sides of that, though. Like, honestly.
I think he's the asshole for telling her not to grieve. However, I do kind of see how bringing the ashes on vacation is kind of odd.
No, I agree. Like, you don't gotta be so freaking mean about it. There was definitely a better way that could have been handled.
But also at the same time, like, I don't feel like it's that deep. Like, if she wants... Yeah, if she wants to bring the ashes, just let her bring the ashes.
Yeah.
Shoot, what was this?
Like, that I mean, I wouldn't necessarily be mad if, like, my boyfriend asked me not to bring them. I'd be mad if he did it in that way. Just like, don't freaking bring that. I'd be like, well, frick you, get out.
I think he is the bumhole because he should have eaten the ashes.
Yeah, you're right.
Mm-hmm. I think that would have been the most respectful thing to do.
I also think you're right.
Remember that one lady that ate her like husband's ashes?
What?
No. I did see a thing about...
It was in Contemporary Issues. Like,
oh, no.
My mother showed us.
No, I think it was Rosanna Pansino, and I think she smoked her dad's ashes. Like a joint.
No, there was like one that she would just eat it.
Oh.
Yeah, she just stick her finger in. And like,
yeah, no. I don't remember that. It could have been first semester.
Maybe. Yeah, that was a crazy one. I can't remember if it was like an Ask Reddit or like an AITA, but it was like I can't remember. It was like her daughter ran away, and like got caught with this like sex drug cult that was like in the woods or something.
I'm supposed to fill out this repair form for registering with the CBD video, and I like have to make an appointment with Tori for it, and literally none of these times work for me. What if I just make the appointment and then cancel like the day before?
Make an appointment for what?
My instrument's broken.
Oh.
And I wasn't gonna.
What'd you do?
I didn't do anything. It hasn't been working since marching season.
Oh.
And CB told me to drop it off in Band Suite, and he was like, "Can you also fill out this form?"
Oh, I
don't
need to
make an
get mine
appointment.
fixed because my like cork is coming off.
Your personal one or your school one?
It's my personal one.
I don't think you can do that here. I literally cannot do a single one of these times. And it's
Oh,
gonna piss me off.
what about the Band Geek event on SpongeBob Tower Defense?
Dude, I only have one more unit to get before I get them all.
Yeah.
I need one more mythic unit. It's Band Geek Mrs. Puff. I'm so close.
Pretty big one. So is there like is it like an actual like limited time event or something, or is it like an update?
No, it's a limited time event.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Is it like a special map? Do you play the Bubble Bowl?
Yes. We're in like the bubble. Squilliam lays on the ground.
Or like just the like the stage or like the actual field?
The stage.
Bruh, Nez left me on open.
But womp.
Maggie said poop someone else's pants.
Yeah, obviously. How did you get into SpongeBob Tower Defense?
Joey.
How did he get into it?
He just found it on Roblox because we used to play Balloons Tower Defense together all the time.
Right. You guys should go back to doing that.
We do sometimes.
This is a bit of a better game.
Yeah, but we both like SpongeBob.
Yeah, that's fair. But you guys both like monkeys.
I'm just clicking the button and not making an appointment because I don't really give a shit.
If you don't make an appointment, how are you going to get your thing fixed?
It's not mine after this semester, so I don't care. Also, I don't need to verbally meet with Tori because I'm not going to even have my instrument. It's pretty obvious what's freaking wrong with it, and she already knows it's not working. So. And she emails me and I'll be like, oh, I thought I clicked it. I don't care.
Oh, my check!
Oh, yes!
Yeah. As you all know, I'm living off of those government tax dollars. Got quite a lot of scholarships lined up. Don't mean to toot my horn, but it's pretty nice. And so, last semester, I got a refund check because the UCM's paying me to come here, and they gave me like $1,000. It was pretty nice. And so I was passing by my little mailbox, and I saw there was a check in there. I was like, oh my gosh, my check's in. I get another bajillion dollars. It was like my last balance email I got was like negative like 900. And so I take it out, I open it, and the check it's just $15.20.
Didn't you get a check for like 18 cents or something? I remember you got a check for a very little amount.
My smallest check was $259.
I could have sworn you got a check for a very small amount.
So yeah, I got a check for $15.20. Like, not even the people at the grocery store I used to work at would write out checks for that little. But yeah, like, where did the rest of my money go? Because I was supposed to be getting like 900.
Roger, you're hungry.
Yeah, I got really hungry. Took all my money.
Guys, my TV order's out for delivery.
Okay, so last night I was going to Hong Kong Express, and I was in the crosswalk, and some guy was making a left turn, and he made a left turn into the crosswalk, and he almost hit me. He swerved, not really like swerved, but he definitely like changed directions, and I sort of like ran off to the other side. I sort of just like looked at him because he was like looking at me because I could like see him. Because it was darker, but like the lights and stuff I could see. But yeah, I almost died last night.
Fine.
That's not fun. Dude, what would we do without our weatherman, Daniel? Thank you guys for watching episode 6 of the Don't Stay Too Long podcast. Sorry that I lied to you about the guests. Matt and Bennett will be here next week, I promise. And if I'm not, smite me.
They better, because if they don't, I don't think this show can take another solo episode. If you know what I mean. Can we get those as guests? You know those Muppet guys where they just make fun of everything? Like the two Muppet guys.
Yes.
We need those guys,
yes,
and they just need to make fun of our show.
Yeah.
Today's national day is National Cheese Doodle Day. So make sure you go eat some cheese doodles today.
What is a fucking cheese?
It's like a cheese puff.
I know, but who calls them cheese doodles?
The website.
I mean, you kind of got, if you're not Cheetos, I mean, you kind of.
Well, I think cheese doodle is like what they're actually. Cheese puff is like the name brand, I think.
Yeah.
Or Cheeto puff.
It's like the crispy rice treats.
Crispy rice treats.
Cheeto is better. Cheese doodle is weird. I don't.
Do you guys remember Chester the Cheetah?
Yes.
And do you remember the Chester
So, thank you guys for watching. Sorry, Matt. Sorry I lied. They will be here next week, and I will also be here next week, and Daniel will be here next week, and Gonk will be here next week.
I actually won't be here next week. I'm going on a sabbatical.
I like the word sabbatical. Sabbatical.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Anyway, thank you guys for watching, and don't forget, guys,
Don't
stay too long. Oh, actually, you should say what your mom did.
Oh, so, last week's episode, we had a pretty cool Instagram post on it. It's gonna be like, we're turning over a new leaf.
Yeah, because it was the bog episode.
Yeah, it was the bog episode. It was
Yeah,
the
it's
big
the
bog.
Bogcast.
The big bog bash. And my mom, she saw the Instagram post. Or Stacy, old Stace.
Old Stace.
Saw the Instagram post. She was worried. Because we were going to turn over a new leaf. And she like called me on the phone at like midnight. It was like, Daniel, what's happening with the podcast? I was like, what are you talking about? So she showed me through our phone call, our cellular phone call. She showed me her phone. So like it came out of my phone. Anyway, because like her hand just told me. Anyway, and she showed me the Instagram post. She's like, why is this big black guy in a swamp? I was like, oh, Mom. That's just me in the bog.
Duh.
Me in the bog.
Stacy just doesn't get it. And you know what? That is okay.